That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really managed to second down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Hurting themselves with that delay of game, Brock. It's now 2nd and 6. Running back sent in motion. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Working inside the red zone. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's complete. This is Olave. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Henry. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. That'll be 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. finish up an excellent opening series. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Let's give it the game here to Chase Brown. His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the snap. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar out of the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At their 48-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's 2nd and 5. He finds Bateman on the slant. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Lamar on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. They connect on the trick play. He's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down.
Gain of 16 yards. First down.
The gun, get to him. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Set forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Has his hands cut by Andrews. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. First down from the red zone. That one connects. And in for the Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown.
The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Stout all set to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. Can. 11. Dot.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support. Not many corners can make that stop.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate. 11 Mighty. Dot.
From the gun, it gets to Brown. Runs inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Gotta go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Down. 1st and 10
12.
at the 23-yard line.
first down, and they go right back to it. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
180. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and long, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. I know. Sometimes we take kickers for granted. I'll tell you what, can't hit that any better. Never even flirted with an upright. That was right down the middle.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Henry. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Lamar now from the gun. Finding Flowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. This is Henry on second. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal lines and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11 MT. Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Right side cut by Higgins. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. And it's the Bengals looking at 3rd and 4.
11 MT, Tate. 11 MT, Tate. Let's get set.
Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. There before he winds up out of bounds.
At their own 40-yard line.
Ready?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Sit on.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pulled in by Olave, left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On 1st down, Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Jake, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard. Sit hard. Hey, middle. Sit up.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
The Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And it looks like, yeah, they got him back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Jackson trying to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. QB sneak coming. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. It's a chip shot, this one straight ahead. It's no good. Oh, his aim was up on that shorty, Brock, and it hits the right upright. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stout all set to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. The hot. 180. Place hot. 11, MT. Take. 11, MT. The hot.
Burrow to the air now. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Hill now from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line, no gain. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. The right side cut by Olave. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Change it.
From the gun, Jackson. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2, it could have gone the other way.
He'll throw it. Goes right downfield to Olave. They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Luke takes on the extra point. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
180. Right up. 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
11, 180. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here we go.
Quick throw left side, complete. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals shrinking the lead some in the third. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game.
Bengals 18. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Man in motion, headed right. From the 41. That throw behind his intended target. He's looking for Mark Andrews. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Now Jackson on third down. It's complete. This is Olave. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Man in motion here. First down. Here's Lamar. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
12, 12, 12. Stop.
Brown on first and goal. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll just just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
180. Legs hot. 11, Thomas. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. He finds Bateman on the slant. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Lamar now from the gun. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Out of the gun, Henry. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
It's a Baltimore touchdown! The Ravens kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
11. Here we go.
From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line.
Gotta go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bengals
11, Palmer.
first down.
Burrow now on first down. Got for big yards on the right side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Gun. Got. Hey, can. 11. 12. 11. Got.
First down, Burrow to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. Right 80. 12. 11 mighty. Got.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmith. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
I'm fine. Ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Right 80. Got.
Running for it with Brown. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here we go. Got. 11. Got.
Brown again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal. We tie this game in the 4th.
Ravens 28, Bengals 25. The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. First down throw for Jackson. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Right back to him. This is Kunt. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Football on that 47-yard line. First down. From the gun, Jackson. Completed to Flowers. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Markers reset, ball at the 37. He's right up the gut to Hill. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has this all the way down at the 14-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that line.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Stout all set to send this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Gun. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here we go. Dot. Right 80. Right hot.
Burrow throwing again on second and 10. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 35 out of that one. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Burrow on first down. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here.
That's another Bengals.
11 MT, take 11 MT.
Brown on the inside give. Bounce outside, yields a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Let's get set. 11 Thomas. 12. 11 Thomas. 11.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hill. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Ravens only up by a few. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a run for Henry. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down, that's check down, that's check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 180. 11.
Here he is to throw. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
180. 11.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They're going to pass it here. He sends this one to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go. 180.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go. Can.
Burrow from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's down the inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Completed over the middle. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes out to the left. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So they only have 20 seconds left. They're down a score. This kick has to be perfect. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens. And they're moments away now from celebrating a win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.